Hey everyone, it's Natalia. I have not checked in since Thursday night, and I'm actually here by the pool checking in. I feel so guilty for not vlogging this entire time, but I went in Friday morning into work and actually got some really bad news. I have officially gotten my layoff letter for June 30th. The Senate has convened, and my program, which is sentencing services, and I work as a sentencing specialist, submitting sentencing recommendations to the court system of North Carolina. Our lawmakers have decided that they no longer need my program services, so we are shutting down. Our entire nonprofit organization is shutting down all over the state. So that was pretty upsetting to me. I spent most of that workday crying. I kind of knew it was going to happen, but we were still fighting with the legislators, trying to convince them of our worth. And it's not so much about losing my job then, it is really about knowing that what it is that you do is worth something. And yes, we work with felons, and they are probably not the most popular cause, but at the same time, there's just that one person that you think you can change, or you think you can help save, or that you make a difference in their lives, it's worth it. If it's 1 in 100, that's better than nothing at all. So that was pretty depressing, and which actually has not been a good thing for this diet for me, because I am a huge emotional eater. Now, I didn't cheat. Thursday was my daughter's birthday, and there were 2 cakes involved that I actually managed to not cheat on, which was difficult. Cake is a big weakness of mine, huge weakness of mine. And I managed to not eat any cake. I actually swiped a little bit of frosting on my finger, because my daughter's teacher was like, "Oh, this is great frosting." And I was like, "Oh, really?" Swiped it, tasted it a little bit, and that was it. Didn't eat any of the cake or anything. Then Thursday night, I showed you guys what I had for dinner, which were the turkey wraps. Friday night, after I got home from work, was when the problem began. And now let me make one thing clear. I actually didn't cheat by eating cake, pizza, fried chicken. I wish, but I did, however, Friday we went to this gourmet grocery store near us, and we got some sashimi grade tuna and scallops and Argentinian pink shrimp. And all in all, there was probably, I don't know, I limited it, half a pound of scallops, a pound of shrimp, and then 2 tuna steaks. But after all was said and done, obviously I gave my fiance most of it. And after all was said and done, I probably had a good 3/4 of a pound worth of seafood, which is not the 100 grams that I should be eating. So that was my cheat. I also I ate that with roasted radishes, so no carbs still, but a lot more seafood that I should have had. And then same thing, Saturday night, I made crab cakes with ground up grissini breadsticks, and I had, way more crab and tilapia. Actually, I broiled some tilapia. So it's almost like I went on this huge seafood binge because I was so depressed, but that's better than going on a cake or pizza binge. It's still not a justification for what I did. I knew I was gonna stall myself, because eating too much protein, there's just too much calories involved. And so here's what the down low is. I am stuck at a 0.2 gain since Thursday. So what happened Friday, Saturday, and then this morning is like my weight just kind of went, point something up, point something down, point something up until, well, here I am, 0.2 pounds heavier than I was Thursday morning, which sucks. But I knew that was going to happen, and I knew that I would suffer the repercussions of eating too much protein. Another thing, about this diet, you guys, it really makes you reassess your relationship with food. I have a very, very deep and torrid love affair with food, and I realize that. However, this diet has really made some improvements in the way that, I approach emotional issues that come into my life. Instead of what I really wanted to do Friday when I was crying at my work was run to what we call the Cupcake Gallery, and they have like, I don't know, probably 15 to 20 different flavors of cupcakes. Anything you can imagine. And I just wanted to like gorge myself on cake. But, like I said, Friday night, we went for seafood. I knew I was going to cheat in terms of the amount of food that I was going to eat, just because, at that point in time, I just wanted to. And, in a way, I do, and I don't regret it. I guess maybe I don't regret it because of the choice that I made in terms of what type of food I ate. Instead of gorging myself on the cupcakes like I wanted to, or I was tempted to, I went and ate seafood. May it not have behooved me to, in terms of the weight gain of 0.2. I also didn't gain 5 pounds because I didn't gorge myself on sugar and carbs. So I don't know. I guess it's a learning experience for me, but I want you guys to understand, I'm not advocating cheating here when you are in an emotional dilemma. What I am advocating is that little by little, it's not an overnight process, but this diet's really helping me evaluate my food choices and what it is that I put into my body, and just choices I make in general when it comes to nutrition. And anyway, tomorrow's Monday, so that is going to be the beginning of another week for me. I still have 26 days left of work that we have to shut the office down and stuff, and I'm just going to try to not let it get me down, and I'm just going to just keep on trucking. So also same with the diet, I'm going to go back to the basics and get as close to protocol as I can. You guys know I have my own protocol, but it's really clean, and it's really still limited on the protein, not going over my calories and stuff, and I'm just gonna do that this week and make sure that I stick to that, and hopefully I'll see some great losses then. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get in with the rest of the family into the pool, and I just wanted to check in with you, let you guys know that I am still here, I am still alive and kicking, and I'll be doing better next week. Anyway, I love you guys, love my HCG family, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.